I know you would. You are so good to me.
And I always reply to his comment, making fun of him. And then if other peeps notice, they join in. And it's not the kind of insults that would make him want to engage more.
Ooh, those are the best kind.
Let me find it.
I have to say, the best part of Vince trolling me Monday night was watching the ladies time him out and block him. How humiliating for any man. Desirable woman rejecting your very presence so definitively.
Exactly.
Sexy blocked him. Sexy, beautiful gave an amazing insult. You couldn't wipe the smile off my face.
We take care of our own. Situations like that turn us all into cave bears and or tigresses protecting our family. It's hardwired in strong females.
I fucking love it. I'll be honest as possible about this. I have moments where I really am tempted to end my channel. Let the troll win, and I don't have to worry about him ruining my mood or, much worse, my hard-earned reputation. Leave his insults behind me.
I know I would feel similarly.
But seeing how much has had my back during this, even reading some comments from the ladies, these people don't just like me, they love me.
Well, yeah, silly. We've formed a quirky family here. For a lot of people, this community is the only place they feel like they can be completely themselves. People are going to fight for that.
Also, the double whammy was that my channel didn't get a single sub in 2 weeks. It had been growing by a sub or two every day. That discouraged me. But seeing all my friends in the stream and going back and reading comments on my videos, a lot of people appreciate my talent. And they'd be genuinely sad if I left.
There would be a gaping hole if you left us now. Jordan, something would be missing. You are our bard and our knight. Our bard. Man, say that 5 times faster.
Kisses your hands.
I caught a little bit of Chef's streams today. I didn't comment much. And he started with the piece you made for him.
Aw!
And I was like, damn, that is such a good composition.
That really touches my heart. Thank you.
All the callbacks to a children's story, and yet nods to other community members. And you were still kind of new when you made it. Just incredible.
You and he definitely are my best friends in the church. I treasure you both.
Ah, I hope to release some new stuff soon. I am going to put out a couple of teasers, but I don't want to put out the teasers until I actually have made a couple of episodes in both of the new series.
That's a huge compliment. Before I forget, do you know the thing you do sometimes that is huge to me? Absolutely huge.
Wiggle my butt? Just kidding. I don't. What is it?
The rare occasion, then you call me sir. Because a sir from you is a word away from a sir spoken by any other woman's.
Well, yeah. It has an ocean of meaning in it. I couldn't tell you where that threshold is of what would prompt me. But I will say that if that is what I am inspired to say, I would never artificially refrain from using it.
What matters is not where the threshold is. The point is that it exists.
Yeah, that's very true.
The last sub that I was chasing, she started calling me master again.
Ooh. And?
I know she's not going to get romantically involved with me. That's not the point. The point is, in her heart, I'm her master. That's what really matters.
My cave lioness is triggering me a little bit, and I would never question your ability to read people. That being said, the question that immediately came to mind was,
That's incredibly sweet of you.
What does she want? That's just me being protective, because some women walk on that line for very specific purposes. Because, my dear, you are the epitome of the romantic.
Yes, that's just you being protective and not being a genie who adores her master and doesn't want anything bad to happen to him. Ha ha ha!
Yeah, that too, of course. I guess what I would be looking for is this. Do her words match her actions?
Here is the truth as I see it. She specifically broke up with me because of the distance. She's practical. She wasn't going to give up her career and life there to move to America.
Does she say nothing romantic and yet uses her womanly wiles? You know, the female powers and such. Ooh, that explains a lot. So some of this is protecting herself from getting hurt.
Thing two, she adores me, really worships me, thinks I am phenomenally talented, appreciates so much my encouragement, and values me highly in general. Plus, like most single subs, appreciates having a dom around to command her to be productive.
Where is she located? And damn, she sounds perfect for you.
Correct. She's young, but very smart. I don't feel her using any on me. I get a sense of sincerity and integrity. Montreal. She has this cute accent.
Ah, a Quebecois. How young.
And you know how I love hearing French.
Oui, oui.
Either she is perfect for me, or you are. As I said, the universe is testing me this year. I keep meeting incredible subs I simply cannot have. And that's not a joke. This is some sort of training ground. It's making me stronger and better. I can feel it. Whether I become a diamond or a pearl, it's real. Very real. It's a test.
Oh, I don't doubt that one bit.
I can't stop listening to this fucking song. It's too good.
Yeah, you're right. What song?
Pajama-rama. I'm stuck in a loop.
Well, hook a sister up. Send me the link.
Diamonds may be your best friend, but like laughter after tears, I'll follow you to the end.
And he sends a link to Roxy Music Pajama-rama. Ah, yes. I am terrible with song names.
It's not like it's mentioned in the song.
Did you ever get into the band Japan? They had a similar sound, but with a little more Asian flair, not surprisingly.
No, one of those bands I've always heard the name of and never investigated. It's Dawn now.
Eep. I'm sorry. Do you get today off?
Yes. First, we were open on the 4th, then no, then we were open today, then no. Turns out I didn't work this week at all. I have a ton more to tell you. We could do a call this weekend, assuming you can still talk to me without losing your self-control.
Evil grin. A call sounds great.
I picked up my guitar and learned Pajama-rama. I love being obsessed.
Sweet.
Only 4 chords, but odd ones.
We could also use the voice channels in Salmon's server, too.
Nice! Finally!
Since we are on level 2 now, we have a 256 kpbs room.
Woot! Is that a lot of kbps?
Honestly, I have no idea. But it's double what we had previously.
That sounds good. I'm gonna go to bed, but first, if you are a good little praying sub, I'll give you a choice of news.
It was fabulous to catch up. Ooh, I am the best sub. Sir, may I choose?
As a taster to our call, pick a category. Creativity or women's? You may.
Creativity.
Wednesday of this week was the most creative day as a content creator of my life.
Yay, how so?
My output was enough to make a sub's panties go wet by virtue of all the masculine alpha energy displayed. What the fuck?
Did he just say that, really?
Yeah, what he said was, my output was enough to make a sub's panties go wet by virtue of all the masculine alpha energy displayed.
That's what I thought he said. Yeah, okay. Okay, just checking.
I didn't get one singing video done, or two, but 3!
Gasp. No way. In one day.
I won't say it was impossible, but nearly impossible. 1 cover song, 1 original song, and 1 comedy song. None easy to do if I say so myself.
That is simply amazing. And you are satisfied with all the results? I know you have really high standards when it comes to the quality of your work.
Very.
Yay. That little weird emoji.
It was 1 part goal setting, 1 part luck. The first song came out in 1 take. That is rare. Second was pretty easy. I just have 1 more challenging song to record, and my slate is wiped clean. Oh, the cover song is suddenly...
That is wonderful. Wow.
Thank you very much, Rose.
It sounds like you are managing work and YouTube amazingly well.
Well, I had a very bad week last week. Got little done. I think it's the AC. I felt depressed, tired, anxious, out of nowhere. This week, I was the Stefan you know and love. I am off to bed. Tight squeeze. Don't work too hard. Best sub ever.
AC. Air conditioning?
Yes, I installed it just 2 weeks ago.
Woohoo! BSE. I'm confused. I may have already lost my title.
Trophy.
How could having AC be anything but lavish and fabulous? Also, I was testing different ways to read the JPW book. Want to hear one of the examples?
It keeps me cool, but recycled air? I like it fresh. Yes, do it quickly, or I'll bottle you up.
I post a recording. Spoken like a true Atlantean. You check that out.
I am.
You'll soon forget that it has anything to do with JPW.
What happened to, I don't want my new project to be sexy. I'll get stereotyped.
I'm not actually going to record it that way. I was just goofing. I don't want to have to recite anal rape in prison in that voice.
I approve of this kind of goofing.
Could you imagine? Oh my God.
I could, and I shudder. Tensions were building.
I'm bad. I can be very, very bad.
Yes, and you need to be punished.
Hitchcocks. I must have been in a mood.
I rolled my eyes at that one, baby. Sorry.
No need to apologize. As I said, I was just goofing. I didn't even turn off my fan.
So I hear.
Hence all the background noise. Anywho, you want to get to bed. Dream well.
I will. Good job. Though not as good as your performance as Hannah. Cool face.
You know me. I do best when under strict instruction.
Yes, you flourish under a strong hand.
Mm-hmm.
Don't work too hard, ass pinch. Chat at you later.
Ouch! Sleep well. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Thanks for everything.
Poof!
Rubs the wiggling.
Hey now. No touching the wiggles.
Whispers into the bottle. Hope you are having a wonderful day, my very sexy genie, who is also such a good friend to me. My video is doing very well, and I woke up at noon, struggling with learning green screening. I might have to wish hit film into a volcano. Hey!
Hey.
How are you?
Sorry, I didn't see that you signed off. I'm good. You?
I am in big trouble.
Trouble? Why?
I was catfished. A Twitter person pretending to be a big fan of mine.
No, no, no. What? Twitter is of the devil.
Well, Wes insisted.
Yeah, to post links.
Also, told me to open up my DMs. Said I'd get nudes from women's.
Well, if that was your objective.
It was.
Was it worth it?
I am shaking right now.
Calm down.
I'll send you the last message she sent me. But prepare yourself.
Prepare for what? I don't want to see her tonsils from inside out.
No, for the things she says about me.
Oh, I don't know if I want to see that either.
By the way, it turns out this woman's had a dick.
Yeah, they typically do.
I'm a fucking mess right now.
And what he says to you isn't the problem.
Had thoughts of leaving YouTube altogether.
How can he damage you? Publicly? Can he dox you?
Wes said I made a big mistake. By the way, Wes and I just had a phone call, and now he knows I am a dom, which is cool.
Cool. What was your mistake?
Not sending dick pics, but sending a face pic.
But you show your face in your videos. What's the difference?
That was my thought process. The face pic can be used to link it to the dick pics, and proof that I wrote what I wrote to her.
You sent both?
Yes.
Dude, honestly, I am out of my element here. I don't use Twitter, and I'm suspicious of everyone.
Nervous crying face.
And when I do share pics, it's always quid pro quo. What did Wes advise? He's probably the most knowledgeable.
My options are either strike first, maybe a serious video, 2, do nothing, or 3, leave YouTube for a while. Just leave the channel unupdated. I'd like to send you her message or call you, whichever you can do.
Okay, send it.
By the way, this person is on YouTube as Mac and Cheese.
Never noticed them.
I need to tell you something. There are a lot of women in the TCAP community that are broken and have suffered sexual assault in their past. This isn't the community to prey upon women and flirt with them. These women are to be respected. None of them want to fuck you, and none of them appreciate being treated like meat. They are your equals, and in many cases, they are better than you. You better believe I will be warning all of them about you. You don't even have anything to offer. You're unfunny man with no respect for women's. You suffer from erectile dysfunction, and whatever little chub you can get doesn't amount to much. It's sad when Lorne Armstrong's penis is bigger than yours. Hell, mine is bigger than yours. P.S. The biggest joke you will tell is that you're Latin. What's that thing? Psh.
So this is the troll too? Perhaps a coordinated attack?
I'd like to believe this is all one person, not a fucking team.
Not a team, just 2 people.
2? Like Vince and his sister?
Nah. Vince cannot write that much without serious spelling and grammatical errors. That isn't Vince.
That's very true. That's one reason I didn't believe it was him.
And Vince couldn't even give 0 fucks regarding women. No. You pissed off a beta white knight in the community. Perhaps 2.
Who?
I don't know what, or that. Has anyone argued with you? What about the more recent stream about betas and being an alpha?
There are a lot of women in the TCAP community that are broken and have suffered sexual assault in their past. This isn't the community to prey upon women and flirt with them. These women are to be respected. None of them want to fuck you, and none of them appreciate being treated like meat. That sounds so familiar, like I've heard it before a long time ago.
Maybe check the comments? Yep, does. But as far as threats go, this person claims they're going to warn the community about you. Anything else? Are they asking you for anything?
I don't think anyone has argued with me. The first person I ever blocked was Tom Hunter. He said my lawn roast was unfunny a couple of times, and I blocked him. That's it. I called the person a troll and immediately blocked and reported them on Twitter. That was it.
Is there any way they can validate the dick pics? Actually, that doesn't matter. Think about it. You are a comedian.
Wes says that the dick pics with the face pic in the same convo is what damns me.
I would play it off as you were goofing on the troll as much as they were lying to you. You play a persona. I don't know what all was said, but warning the community is stupid. We already know you. If we didn't like you, we wouldn't come to your streams and watch your videos. All the women already know you are a flirt. The ones who can deal flirt back. The ones who don't. Plus, you have plenty of lady teacapists who gladly give you attention.
I pride myself on treating people by the golden rule. I pay close attention to how women respond to my flirting for several reasons.
So to me, that isn't much of a threat.
That's true. The women's are good to me, almost to the point of adoration. And I treasure them for that. Don't giggle at me, Kelpel. They adore me like I'm a baby Jesus. They worship me.
You have a dick like a baby Jesus. Well, you treasure them. It's a two-way street. So the worst this person can do is distribute your pics.
That's true.
So I would focus on a response to that. Say they get posted in the Temple of Teacap. What are you going to do? Because the key will be a swift and comprehensive response. You can't wait a day to do research.
Fuck!
Oh no, what?
You can't wait a day to do research. That sounds bad.
Well, it's just the speed of the internet moves these days. In a few hours, people are going to spread that message.
That quote sounds so familiar, but I don't think it was ever said to me. Was it an Ember quote?
It's a Kelpie original, as far as I know.
No! Ha ha! Silly sub girl. The long one I shared with you.
Oh.
There is a lot of women in the TCAP community that are broken and have suffered sexual assault in the past. This isn't a community to prey upon women and flirt with them. These women are to be respected. None of them want to fuck you, and none of them appreciate being treated like meat.
I'm thinking, but I don't think she would catfish someone for it.
Boy, what a stew I am in! No easy answers.
Because she would get more attention as herself rather than creating a sock account.
Absolutely.
Nope, not a one.
What a fucking situation. My life is wonderful in so many ways, and this shit is spoiling it.
There's always something. Seriously? You're going to take the fucking beta path?
Kisses your forehead. Never! I refuse to let you down like that.
Don't even commit that to written language. That shit has power. They don't call it spelling for nothing.
You're not wrong, but it had to come out of me.
Then write it on a piece of paper and then burn the piece of paper.
It's gone now.
Sheesh. Hasn't anyone taught you the proper arcane practices to minimize negative influence?
Nope. Maybe that's the problem.
I'm kidding, sorta.
Let me be serious for a moment and also be clear.
There are rules to this type of stuff.
I love my life. I love how much I've grown, especially since quarantine. I love that now I am an alpha. Or rather, I always was, but it was hidden and repressed, and it isn't anymore. I love that I can be me, and it feels so good. I can express myself openly. I have a number of people who respect and admire my talent and my personality and wit. I've wanted that my whole life, and now I have it. Every day, I have beautiful and sexy women tell me how great I am. This is living, but I am still shaking off the remnants of the old me. The me that got bullied, who is still a sensitive artist, who would like to be liked by everyone and hated by no one. I have to keep growing till I grow past all of that.
What?
That's soliloquy right there.
Your little speech? Wasn't that great?
I don't know if anything she said or anything I said tonight makes you think any less of me or lessens my luster, but I am so glad I have you to express these deep, dark feelings to. I really, really do.
Oh, come on. You think my opinion can be that easily swayed? And if it did, you should tell me to fuck the fuck off.
Fuck the fuck off!
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the fuck off. If you did, which of course you did not, but do you know why, Kelpie? Wait for it. Wait for it. Because you are my precious princess. Thank you, Long-Limbed Armstrong.
I am suddenly confused.
If you have any questions about my diatribe, please ask me now.
How long did you interact with this person?
2 days. Yesterday and today.
Dude, did they just send you fake pics? Oh, don't say it. They didn't send you anything.
A number of pics.
Oh, okay. All fake, I presume.
Only one, I can guess.
You know how to do a reverse image search, right?
No.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry. This means I'm not master material.
You can put a photo in Google and do this reverse image search, and it'll show you every website where that pic appears.
Put it in?
Any time someone sends you a pic, you do this. I'll show you. Just promise me, even me.
I give you my word as a dom and as your emergency backup master.
Okay, bring up Google.
Done.
That isn't a thing.
Shut up. It's funny.
It is funny. In the upper right.
Of course it is.
Do you see a link for images?
Yes.
Click on that.
Okay.
And that should take you to the Google Images search in the search bar. You should see a camera.
Yes.
Click on that.
Okay.
You should be able to take it from there.
What threw me off is she took a number of pics with my name on her body.
Easily faked. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I haven't seen the images, but there are ways to fake it.
Yep. The first pic she sent me was someone else.
Yeah, I feared that would be the case. I'm kind of surprised Wes didn't mention this.
Yeah, Wes is awesome. But I told him I was mad that he encouraged me to do this.
Gotcha.
I looked up the other pics. No matches. But that trick will be invaluable to me in the future. Thank you.
Of course. I'm glad to be of service.
You are hot rose hot.
You need to hate more. I know that isn't you.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Who and why?
But people, with few exceptions, are barely above rodents.
Fuh! I say that with a dismissive waves of my hand in the idiosyncratic Jewish fashion.
Uh-huh.
Protect me against the evil eye.
And I insert many evil eye amulet warning symbols.
I love having a genie. It makes my life so much more easy.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure Major Nelson would have agreed.
Well, if she is super jealous and possessive and doesn't obey well, your life can become hell.
Revolting Jinn can be a handful.
She needs to adore you and want you to be happy and be eager to please. That's when you reach heaven.
That is Joran's life motto right there. That is the fetish. That is what he is chasing right there.
Yeah.
That is what I hear.
Fair. I only like handful when a woman describes her breasts as such.
Not saying a word.
Yes. Your breasts are never to be mentioned. We have discussed this.
It's not me. It's the rules.
Rules only exist to infringe on me not having any fun.
And I'm a good girl.
Pure as the driven snow. Anyways, you was trying to turn me to the dark side, and I interrupted you. People are almost all rodents. I should hate them, yada yada. Please continue. Usually, when people try to turn me to the dark side, they offer me something awesome.
The only thing I would offer is the absence of your concern on this issue.
Please continue.
It wouldn't have happened.
I may not agree, but everything you say I will respect. Always.
If you genuinely distrust people, you aren't going to be sending anything to anyone after only 48 hours.
Very valid point. I was thinking with my dick
That too.
and believing what I wanted to be true.
Yes.
Jeez, somebody sell me to Brooklyn Bridge already. Yeah.
No, no, no. But, and please take this in the spirit in which it is given. Perhaps you need to acknowledge the facet of you who seeks affection.
The remaining part of me that is beta wants to blame this on Wes, but that's bullshit. I didn't do my due diligence, or rather, I did the minimum due diligence, and I paid the price.
You, at least with me, tend to downplay it in lieu of your grander creative projects. No, no, this isn't Wes's issue.
Could you rephrase that?
Sure. Let me think on it a bit.
Heart emojis.
Obviously, I have no idea what you discuss with other people. I would suspect that you discuss different things with different people. Topics match to personalities to some degree. With me, we focus a lot on art and the creative process and our channels.
Very true.
And relationship stuff comes up here and there. But you tend to say that it would take away your focus on the channel and your creativity, which is true. A relationship would do that big time.
Yes.
I'm just saying that this ordeal demonstrates that there is a part of you who really wants to be in a relationship. And that desire allowed you to overlook red flags.
You are right. 100%.
I don't have any advice on how to fix that.
All my cards are on the table. I'm a hopeless romantic. Had my heart broken 1,000,000 times, but I refuse to give up. I just take long breaks.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Every time I think heartbreak is behind me, every time I get let down again. I get to anticipate it now.
So this is going to sound weird, but humor me.
When will this one break up with me? Tomorrow? Saturday? Will it be an excuse I have heard so many times before, or a new one?
I am distrustful of everyone. With new people, I eye them up with a sideways glance, ever suspicious. My first thought is typically,
I'm a fucking zombie who just refuses to lie down and die.
what are they trying to get from me? What's their angle? Pessimistic. So overall, I expect nothing from people. So when I meet or a Joran, I am amazed and delighted and feel like I just won the fucking lottery because I never expected anything good.
That sounds pretty good.
I am rarely disappointed because I never expect people to live up to my standards.
Just to keep things 100% between us, you did win the fucking lottery when you met me.
Huh. Excuse me? Didn't quite catch that.
I see the wisdom of keeping the expectations low to minimize disappointments. As long as you are happy to be wrong when you are wrong.
Well, that's where the learning and personal development come in. I've probably missed a lot of opportunities. I don't know.
Just to keep things 100 between us, you did win the fucking lottery when you met me. That statement is just general flexing and being an alpha. Nothing to worry about.
I know. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of an answer.
I'm not a big fan of pessimism, but I think it's working for you.
You do you.
I know you won't give me the satisfaction. Kisses your forehead. That's why you're Kelpie.
But there are ways to utilize pessimism and suspicion to achieve positive outcomes. Kind of like when you multiply a negative number by another negative number, you get a positive one.
Yaha! You get a gold star for bringing math into this. And a trophy. Now put this on a shelf next to that best sub ever trophy I gave you last night. That's a good girl.
Okay. Are you feeling any better?
Yes, thank you.
What are your next steps?
I still hope this shit I have to wade through isn't very deep, but I will never know what I will wake up to tomorrow. We never do.
I would recommend apologizing to Wes and asking for his insight on how to deal with the pics if they are released.
We talked on the phone before I chatted with you.
Because recommending someone to use Twitter to help their channel is standard. Okay, cool.
I wish I could tell you that either conversation sparked in my head a definitive course, but it hasn't. I am still not sure what my next move should be.
In the words of my dad, who I realize more and more each day how amazing he is, hope for the best, prepare for the worst, along with measure twice, cut once.
That's so sweet. Both of those sayings are gold, by the way.
And always make a pro versus con list when making a big decision. Those 3 things will get you through like 90% of life's challenges.
Big decisions like going MIA on YouTube and ghosting your community for an indefinite amount of time.
Pro versus con, each of them.
Yes. Oh, that Billy Ocean song I shared with you, I covered it. The video is up right now.
Oh.
Yes, in a few days, I will put up an original song too.
Excelente.
So, I will ask you, if you were in my shoes, what would you do?
I can't answer that. I don't have all the info. And I kind of told you. I think the threat of telling the community is in reality kind of stupid. And is intended for you to make a rash emotional decision and potentially look foolish. I would focus on the risk they can actually direct toward you.
Not even sure how they would.
Which is releasing the photos, if that is something that concerns you. Then think of the ways to mitigate that risk. I wouldn't put a lot of energy into trying to find out who they are. That's just a rabbit hole to exhaust you, unless you have something that an expert could use.
Okay, so don't try to uproot them.
Not at this time. You don't have enough info, and it'll only make you more paranoid.
True. Exhausting and time-consuming, as you said.
Yep, and consider this. The best revenge is living well. What will drive them cray-cray? You not skipping a fucking beat. Unfazed. That would infuriate them.
So, you think I should be full on steam ahead with making content?
Well, quietly, I would form a plan that you could implement if the pics are released. Because going full steam ahead might prompt them to release them.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, we don't know. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
Yes. Wish I knew how to prepare and what to do, but no ideas spring forth as yet.
You need to find SMEs.
Huh?
Subject matter experts. People who have been through it.
People who have been catfished?
Had pictures released.
Okay, I can research that. Thank you.
I hope you find your peace with all of this. I know it sucks big time.
I appreciate that. I don't know whose toes I stepped on, Kelpie. Why are they so angry and so obsessed? I just don't know. I do not deserve this at all.
That last message drips of jealousy.
Thank you for telling me that. Invaluable hearing that from a woman.
You are welcome. Now I gotta get some recording done.
Excuse me. Let me give you your due. A desirable woman's.
Why, thank you.
Get it done, Roseheart. Thank you for being there when your friend was hystericals.
There was something in that hay. I don't know. I don't question my intuition. I just follow it.
Women's intuition or genie intuition? Which is it?
Sub-intuition.
Well played. I love you. Never forget that.
Never ever.
Rose heart kiss.
You'll get through this. I promise.
I'll hold you to that. I am a bastard in that way.
As you should. I don't make a promise I can't keep.
I release my cover on all 3 platforms. If I wake up to shit, at least I will also wake up to praise.
See? There you go.
I'm smart. Have fun. Get it done. You know I'll keep you updated.
Good. I expect to be. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Poof.
Bye, Quarks. 14 hours later. Well, the troll is going full force, leaving warning messages on other people's channels, and did a shitty expose video on me. This is worse than I thought it would be. Friends are turning out to support me, though. July 8th. I'm so sorry. I have been a huge asshole, and I have betrayed the whole community. I won't blame you if you decide to never speak to me again. I have found myself a counselor and have sent him the necessary documentation, and I am waiting to hear back from him. I want desperately to change. The end. ?
This concludes the Jorrly saga.
Yeah, but there's more from earlier.
Oh, there's a lot more.